Welcome everyone back to another video. I'm back with part 3 to FIFA 22 My Career Mode with Chelsea. So if you haven't seen any of the last 2 episodes, I recommend go giving them a watch if you haven't already, because we are playing a pre-season tournament and we faced the likes of PSG in the first round, Inter Milan in the second, and they both got destroyed by Chelsea. We're here in the semi-final against Sporting Lisbon. And then after this it will be the final, so we'll try and get that in today's episode as well. But before we get any further, if you do like this type of videos, then do consider hitting that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you get notified as soon as we upload. Yeah, let's get straight into the rest. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram, both will be linked in the description below. And we got a comment on the last episode to sign Calvin Phillips for the midfield. Now I wasn't really looking to change anything in the middle, but I don't mind if, you know, someone like Kovacic was to go for not Kovacic, sorry, Jorginho was to go. I was looking for a right winger to replace, not replace but to add, because Mason Mount's injured right now and we've got no one to replace Ziyech when we're doing rotations. But we will give Calvin Phillips a go, because I do feel like we will get rid of any of the middle three. So let's go search up Calvin Phillips. We'll bring Calvin Phillips in because we've got obviously another CDM of N'Golo Kante, who's obviously sick, one of the best CDMs there is. So Calvin Phillips will probably be the one to rotate Kante if he gets injured or anything like that. And the CDM will only really come into effect when we play the 4-1-4-1 formation. But right now we're playing anything between 5-2-3 and or 5-3-2, sorry. That doesn't even make sense, but we play, we'll be able to get him on regardless of what formation we do play, but he can only play CDM. So let's go and make an offer for Calvin Phillips. Why is no one wanting to actually let me buy their players? Since when is Leeds and Chelsea such a huge rival? Like, come on. We can't even sign Chiesa because he's on loan. Same with Trincao. We can't buy Gabriel Jesus and we can't buy Calvin Phillips. Who can we bloody buy? Like, come on. But this, I guess this is what the strict transfer thing is. You know, that's what makes it strict. So let's search up some other players. So here's another player that we could use in the right wing position to replace Hakim Ziyech. Obviously, we've got very pacey players of Ziyech and Dembele. Mount, Ziyech and Dembele will be the ones up for the right wing position. And obviously, that will be very, very huge. But as you can see there, his value is 47 million and his current weekly wage is 140,000. Now, do we go for Ousmane Dembele when we've got a Mason Mount and a Hakim Ziyech in that area already? Because I'm thinking, like, we in the left wing we got Pulisic and Hudson-Odoi, but we'll have a look to see who stays between the 3 right wingers. But do we go for Ousmane Dembele or not? Let's go for it. Let's go and see what it'll do. Let's see if it actually lets us. Let's begin the negotiations with the club because we do not want to pay 102 million. Let's offer 48 million and see what they say. Oh, we got, is that Xavi? Come on, Xavi, do us a deal. Do us a deal here. We're ready to offer 48 million for Dembele. Let's see what Xavi's. I say that's a reasonable offer. But there you go, it's all been done. I mean, seeing as how quick this was done, it makes me think that maybe I could have offered a bit less. But Ousmane Dembele has been sorted. Dembele is ready to start straight away, which is quite surprising. But what we'll do is we'll have him on the bench today. And we'll bring him on later. We'll have Havertz on first. We'll stick to the default formation. Have Havertz, Ziyech, Pulisic. Have Kante off. Have Kante on instead of Jorginho. And then get Aspi on there. Kick off here in California. Alright, so we're in the semi-final. We can't bottle it now. This is just before Chelsea versus Real Madrid, so my nerves are already shaking because we got a real life quarter-final to play in the Champions League against Real Madrid. We played Real Madrid last year and we absolutely bossed them. In the first leg it was okay, like we did well at the start, but it was 1-1, and then in the second leg we did it well. So if we can win this tie today at Stamford Bridge, we'll do, I think we'll get it for the rest. But here's Ziyech going down the wing. He's Pulisic in the middle. That's Kovacic, and it was intercepted by Sporting. That was not what I meant to do, but back to Havertz. No. Sporting Lisbon, what? I did not see that coming. I didn't see that going in. He went straight into top bins. We cannot. Oh, come on. What happened here? What on earth is going on with Aspie? I think that's Aspie. Straight into the top corner. Chelsea 1-0 behind. We need to get a goal and we need to react quickly. But one thing with Chelsea is, this is not the first time that we've had to come back from behind. But they've got a lot of pacey players. Kante deals with that one, and so does Rudiger. Chelsea's on the break here with Kovacic running down the wing. Here's Havertz, goes through the middle, passes it, Pulisic, you missed it.
And a goal kick is the outcome.
Come on. Pulisic misses that chance.
Conte has it.
Oh, Ziyech. Mistake from Sporting. Ziyech shoots. Ziyech scores. 1-1. Back to square one.
Well, just look how he holds off.
Look at the mistake that Sporting commit. Straight goes in to the right side of the goal. 1-1. Ziyech showing exactly why there should not be any sort of Havertz 2-1 straight away. What a goal! I did not even see that coming. Chelsea taking revenge on that first goal. Havertz comes in and goes straight in. Pass from Reece James. Kovacic, Reece James into the middle. 2-1 to Chelsea in the space of what, just 5 minutes? Chelsea scored 2 goals. Here's Kovacic straight to Ziyech. Ziyech has been on fire here. Back to Havertz. Havertz shoots. Oh no, he should have turned first. Chelsea come back. Back to Havertz. Back to Ziyech. Back to Havertz. Doesn't come to anything. Ziyech, Havertz. We need more players up here, but Ziyech and Havertz do a 1-2. Havertz misses, but oh no. Half time, 2-1 to Chelsea. So we're allowed up to 7 changes. So what we'll do is, alright, so we've made 3 changes. One for Pulisic off for Hudson-Odoi, Dembele on for Ziyech, and Jorginho on for Kovacic. Let's go and see if we can extend this lead. We need to extend our lead one more, because if we remember what happened against Inter Milan, we took this 1-goal lead for granted. But here's Ziyech. Not Ziyech, sorry, Havertz. Back to Havertz. Hudson-Odoi takes the first time shot, goes in top corner. Hudson-Odoi's first chance, first shot, and it goes straight top bins. 3-1 to Chelsea. That's not Hudson-Odoi, that's Dembele, our new signing's first touch. Our new signing's first touch. I forgot it was Dembele, not Hudson-Odoi.
That's a great goal.
1 touch straight into the top left corner. 3-1 to Chelsea. What a signing already Dembele has been. Maybe it's worth the accidental amount I've given him for a wait. It's Kante. Dembele's offside. Offside. Here's Hudson-Odoi, who sweats it over to Dembele, who gets his 2nd goal. His debut game, and he gets his second goal of the game. 4-1 to Chelsea in the 62nd minute. Hudson-Odoi gets the ball from Havertz and straight back to Ousmane Dembele. What a game. One pass in, Dembele in, straight into the top left. It's time to make some changes. So we've got Lukaku coming on for Havertz and Alonso coming on for Chilwell. Can't really make any more subs. Referee! That's a red card, right? Red card. Went through Kante from behind. That is pure rage. Should be banned.
Well, I think that sums up their day. A complete lack of discipline from everybody.
Havertz and Chilwell both coming off. Kante's all okay, no injuries.
Lukaku.
Here's Lukaku. Passes it to Jorginho, who's going to get the shot off and just misses.
15 minutes.
There's Reece James running down in between. Oh no. To Hudson-Odoi. Their defense cannot keep up with the pace that Chelsea has. But here's Lukaku. Shoots and scores. 5-1 to Chelsea. Lukaku comes on. Substitute, scores a goal. Love to see it.
Right pass here, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of
Either gonna face Inter Milan, or I've forgotten who else there. I forgot who they're playing, but Inter Milan made it into the semi-finals. Yeah, one more before the break. No, we can't. 5-1. We would Chelsea win the semi-final, go straight into the final. I wonder who we're playing. So Inter Milan won on penalties against Palmeiras, which means it's a rematch between Chelsea versus Inter Milan in the finals. We faced them in the match just before the semi-finals because they were in our group stage, and it was the hardest match of the group stage for sure. In fact, it's the hardest match we've played so far, certainly. But we've got some tournament prize money. So we sign a right winger from Barca, and Barca are interested in signing a left winger from Chelsea. So they've expressed interest in Callum Hudson-Odoi for 29.7 million. I really like Callum Hudson-Odoi, I really do. He's 20 years old, he's really young. But do we keep Callum Hudson-Odoi or do we sell him and we possibly get a replacement in the left wing? You know, there's quite a bit of options out there. But you guys let me know what you think we should do. Should I sell Hudson-Odoi or not? I won't take any actions in this episode. What I'll do is I'll do it in the next episode. So if you let me know what you think we should do for Hudson-Odoi, if we sell him, who can we possibly get in replacement in the left wing position? Or do we keep Hudson-Odoi? Wolves have also tried have expressed interest in Rudiger for 44.9 million, but if I'm being honest, if I'm really being honest, that is nowhere near enough. So we will try and go for this one. So Rudiger's 28 years old, his value is 44 million. It should be a lot higher, but they've gone for 44.9 million. Let's see if we can get a lot out of this, see how high we can get Wolves to go, and if they don't, then maybe we shouldn't be asking Rudiger to leave. But if he does go, there is a lot of options out there, and we could try it. So let's give this a go and negotiate this offer. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot pretty high and go for 52, or should I go for 53.5 million? So then we'll be able to actually make our way down slowly, and eventually if we can get it anywhere above 50 million, that's what we'll take. Otherwise it's not going to work. So let's go for 53.5 million. I realized in advance that this wouldn't be a simple deal to put together. We rate highly, so we'll be prepared to increase it to 46.2. I'm sorry, but we cannot do that. We want to propose a new transfer fee of 50. So we did 53, so let's go down to 51.5. We want it at least minimum 50 mil for this. That's more than we prepared. I'm afraid. Could we? So they've just upped it from 46 to 46.2 to 46.5. Do I look like a fool? Let's counter this, right? If we want 50 mil in total, but we want to keep them happy as well, then what we'll do is we'll add on a sell-on clause. Does that mean that we get money from that as well? that they have to pay. Because if that's the case, then I don't mind making that like a 10 million or something. Let's try and do 50.5. And let's see if we can get them to take that one. Yep, it didn't work at all. Bruno's going to go look elsewhere. To be fair, I'm really not that upset because Rudiger's a G. And we just tried to see if we could balance, get some, you know, anything high, but we clearly can't. So here we go, straight in to the final. Inter versus Chelsea. Here we go, Havertz up top. We'll stick with that formation and have the three of them in the middle. Off it is. We're here in LA playing the final. Here's Lautaro Martinez starting this time. So Inter will be looking for revenge as we beat them last time. I think it was 3-2 or was it 2-1? I'm not sure what it was. I think it was 2-1. But it was a hard game, that's for sure. So we've got to be on our A game and win this final, get some trophies, and also win that prize money. Here we go, is Havertz, back to Ziyech, but Ziyech gets on by Bastoni, but he gets the ball back. Here's Ziyech. Ziyech shoots, Ziyech scores! 1-0 to Chelsea. Mistake from Bastoni on Inter Milan's defence. 1-0 to Chelsea is exactly what they needed. A goal early will make it very hard for Inter. Ziyech comes in with the goal. Amazing goal. So here we go. Ziyech breaks it off him, goes for the run, and goes for the bottom right corner. 1-0 to Chelsea. Here's Lautaro Martinez making a run back to Dzeko. Dzeko runs in, goes for the shot, and it's a goal. Edin Dzeko gets a goal, makes it 1-1. What did Chelsea do there? I just could not get the ball off them at all. What a powerful shot, straight into the top roof of the net. Here's Chilwell down on the wing. Pulisic. Here's Pulisic. Passes it straight to Jorginho. Is Jorginho going to get the shot off? Yes, he does. Top left corner. 2-1 to Chelsea. Chelsea take the lead back and they cannot afford to get down anymore. Cannot concede any more goals. 3 goals in the first half. 2-1 to Chelsea. Is Lautaro Martinez trying to run through the whole defence. Nearly makes it if he didn't kick the ball too far. Let's calm this down, shall we? Is Inter back for another shot? Nearly. That was on target, that's for sure. But Mendy, as usual, makes the save. Back to Kovacic, but will he make it? No, he will not. Is Ziyech down the wing, cuts back in, and with his pace, passes it to Havertz, who takes the shot, and it's a goal. 3-1. 3-1 in the final. Chelsea versus Inter Milan. Easy. Inter's not thinking about revenge anymore, that's for sure. 3-1 to Chelsea. Havertz should be topping the top scorer of this tournament so far. But here's Dzeko looking for options and just cannot get past this Chelsea defence like he did for his goal.
Conte. James. N'Golo Conte. Chilwell. Now with Havertz. Mateo Kovacic.
Is Havertz. Goes for another goal, and here he goes. 2 goals in 5 minutes. 4-1 to Chelsea. Great team goal that was. 1 pass and move. Volleys. Half volley maybe. Havertz makes it 4-1. Look at this. To Jorginho. Back heels it to Havertz, who smashes it into the top right corner. Here's Martinez. Passes it and just about goes wide due to Thiago Silva's block. We'll make the changes later on around the 60th, 70th minute. Let's get a hat-trick for Havertz. Inter have just missed a huge chance. Mendy, great save. There's Martinez. He's broken through. Will he make the chance? No, he won't.
And they keep the ball
Zeko.
through here. And a goal.
Inter have been putting up the pressure a lot, and now this isn't it. That's not Inter. I think that's Lautaro Martinez. But Inter will score, making it 4-2. Chelsea need to bring it up. They're showing a little bit of complacency. We'll make those subs in a bit. A corner, and then we'll make a sub. In fact, we'll make the subs now. Pulisic off for Hudson-Odoi, Chilwell off for Alonso. We got Aspi on with Rudiger coming off, and Dembele on with Ziyech coming off. We'll keep it like this, and we'll see if Havertz can get a hat-trick.
Trying to pick out a teammate.
And it's a goal! Whose head is that? Whose head is that? Is that Marcus Alonso? I think that's Marcus Alonso. One header comes on, first touch, and it's a goal. What a goal that is. Off the head of Alonso, no one being able to mark him. Jorginho takes the perfect corner. Perfect corner. 3 people around him. Completely breaking into his heart. Game's nearly over. We're just about to head into the 90th minute. It's 5-2. A 7-goal thriller of a final. Here's Jorginho. Dembele, is he going to get on the score sheet? He's trying still, but he just cannot get through the bodies. Chelsea wins the final of the pre-season tournament. Huge morale booster.
It's a good win for them and great preparation for the season ahead.
We definitely have got a grip on the players. Only one man down with Mason Mount. Hopefully he's back before the season starts.
With the campaign proper in mind. Absolutely ideal.
Well, it might only be a pre-season tournament, but it's all
You can hear Champione, ole, ole, ole. Look at them all happy and celebrating. Let's lift that trophy. Are we going to get to see that? Or are they going to skip past that? They should show it. Here it is. All the players lining up. Kante, the beast.
Well, it doesn't matter how important the competition is, you always want to win, and that's what they've done.
Exactly, you always want to win. That's what it is. That's what it is. Kante is going. The captain lifts up the trophy. I might change that to Aspi. Here it is. Kante and Chelsea win the pre-season tournament.
Keep lifting those trophies. It's a great start for them.
Great amount of money to the club, and great goals, and great morale booster, that's for sure. Bayern Munich wish to take Trevor Chalobah on a 1-year loan, which I think is a good opportunity for Chalobah because I'm really not sure how many opportunities he may get. So we got that sorted pretty quick. We've made it so that Bayern Munich pay 55% of the wage and we pay 45%, so we just save a bit of money there. Trevor Chalobah going to be on a 1-year loan at Bayern Munich. Surely he'll love that, Bundesliga. And the reason as to why that's happening is because obviously champions of Europe is Chelsea before obviously this season started. So the winner of Europa League and winner of Champions League go ahead in the Super Cup final, and then hopefully after this we play the Club World Cup, and hopefully we win that. We've got 1 trophy, but obviously that doesn't really count. So we've got a good morale booster. Hopefully we can win this game just like Chelsea did in real life and not on penalties. Hopefully we get it done and over with. And we'll get straight into that, but unfortunately you're gonna have to wait until next episode to see that, because that is it for today's episode. I hope you liked it. If you did, do hit that like button and also subscribe if you haven't already, and ring that bell so you don't miss any of our notifications and uploads. Also follow me on TikTok and Instagram. Both will be linked in the description below. I hope you all stay safe and peace.